Welcome back to Boozy Reviews, and I've decided to review every episode of Season 13 of RuPaul's Drag Race, starting at the very beginning. Now, I actually do like Candy Muse's outfit. I'm not usually into denim. If you're Canadian, it's very triggering, like the denim tuxedo, but hers looks nice. First of all, two things. Number one, didn't Joey J say he wasn't going to wear any wigs? And literally when he walks on the first day, he's wearing a wig, a blonde wig, so. And number two, wasn't he supposed to trade it this season? I mean, I still find him attractive, but I wouldn't call him trade.
Miss Thing is wearing a chicken feather coat.
See, I feel like drag doesn't have to be like you have to spend hundreds of thousands of dollars to do good drag. I mean, if you can buy like chicken feathers and make it work, that's kind of the point of drag. Taking like garbage bag, like Alaska, making it to couture, like Hulk couture.
I work for a software company.
Software company, so she's a hot nerd. That's what I thought. What happened to Rue's nose? His tone seems very pointed. Magnolia Crawford realness. I don't know how I feel about RuPaul's dress. It's a little, I feel like calling it a vagina dress. Maybe it's just like a flower, but it kind of, I'm calling it the vagina dress. But when I originally saw this, I thought, oh, there's going to be 6 people lip syncing at once, like they did in season 11. Not there was going to be 6 separate lip syncs.
I like the clut, I like a butt, so I decided to dress up as all 3. Clut, clut.
I mean, Joey's cute as a boy, but he's got to stop pushing that chicken thing. We get it, the chicken feathers.
Joey J, you're getting the pork chop.
I mean, obviously, they're not gone for good. There's always going to be a twist. And I met Candy to do better than Joey. Still, I'll be sad. I'll be sad if he's sent home so early. Okay, so I kind of already knew what Joey J looks like and Candy Muse looked like as a boy, but I was not expecting Denali to look like he does as a boy. Also, his entrance outfit, I'm not a fan of it. And I mean, I know he's a skater. We get it. You're a nice skater. I don't like the wig. The makeup, I don't know if they're purposely doing the lighting or he's not used to this type of lighting. Like, because a lot of times the drag queens are used to be in bars. Their makeup doesn't translate. Look at Coco Montrese. Like, everyone was like reading her for her makeup. But I mean, she probably is used to being like in a dark bar. They're drunk. They aren't that close to her. So it reads differently than when you're seeing it in like HD in a bright room. So I really think they are doing her dirty with these angles and lighting because it really looks like she hasn't blended. Maybe she was in a hurry. Okay, so Lala Ree's outfit, I'm not a fan of it either. Was there a memo that they're supposed to be wearing white for the second one? The second group or something? Because they're both wearing white. I mean, I don't hate it. It's just, it feels, I don't know, it's like a bodysuit and then they thought, well, let's put a jacket on. Also, once again, I'm not prepared for what Lala Ree looks like as a boy. I don't know what I was expecting, but it wasn't Michael Clark Duncan.
So this represents the class and the sex.
So she's sexy but classy. I'm like, we're slutty of the like slutty but classy, and I'm like, yeah, that's probably me. I was like, I'm not gonna wear pants, but I will wear a jacket. Just that hint of class. I don't know if like some sound engineer bought like a pack of sound effects, but they have been working them hard. Like in this one, and oh my God, Canada's Drag Race. There was a lot of sound effects. Meet the Queens, Canada's Drag Race both had like tons of sound effects. Sharpening a knife or cats fighting. Here we have a pig, a pig squealing.
The Porkchop loading dock.
Oh my God, they're doing Shantala dirty. That's probably why she's in Point of Arda trying to console herself. I don't know why I thought Dahlia Sin, I didn't realize Dahlia Sin was the first out. Maybe it's because she was in every single episode after that in that damn broccoli costume. Okay, Simone, I don't know how I feel about her dress. I like the concept. They're all Polaroids. It's like I don't hate it at all. But I don't know how I feel about it. I think I'm bordering on really liking it. I don't really have a problem with her wig. I mean, I can't throw stones at wig. The only thing is I liked her wig in the Meet the Queens. It was so much cooler. I think with Meet the Queens, they're really able to like really do good drag. And this is just like the regular drag. The thing is I watched Meet the Queens, now my expectation is so high. And I'm looking at this and it's just their normal drag. And I'm like, oh, it's not as impressive. And once again, I don't know what I was expecting, but I wasn't expecting someone to look like that at a drag. Like none of them are like, as boys, none of them are looking what I expect. Now, I actually like Tamisha's personality, but I'm not a big fan of the dress. Like I said in Meet the Queens, I don't like shoulder pads, and this is exaggerated shoulder pads, just like Gottmik had in Meet the Queens, and I'm just not a fan. I mean, her outfit looks like an auntie going to church or going out for, you know, for like tea or something. I don't know. It's like, it's just not impressive. I'm sorry. Sorry, Tamisha. And that's not what I was expecting for Tamisha's boy either. I don't know. Like, it's not bad. It's just, like, none of them are like ugly or something. It's just, I'm like, oh, that's what they look like out of drag?
On that Friday, I got the call to say, hey, you made it. On that Sunday, I got the call from my doctor stating that I had stage 3 colon cancer.
That's insane. Within a year, she was having chemo and all this stuff done to her. And like a year later, she's back on the show. Like, I mean, some days I have trouble getting out of bed. So I found out that she was cast for season 12. And you know who replaced her? Apparently, it was Jada Essence Hall. Can you imagine? Jada was a last-minute addition. And then she won. Gigi Good is seething. I mean, Tamisha has a bit of an edge with this because that song's from her era. I mean, that song's from my era. Actually, never mind. Don't worry when I say anything. Poor Tamisha. I mean, she basically says, I had to drop out of season 12, had colon cancer, fought my way back so I could be on season 13. And Ru's like, wow, that's inspirational. Now sashay away. Like, girl. Okay. As for Gottmik's outfit, I don't like it. I hate it because it's one of those things where I didn't necessarily like her outfit. It had that, it looked like a snake, which I kind of liked, but you know, I already talked about the shoulder pads, but I think it's the way shoulder pads that was getting me. But I don't know, this white kabuki, you know, kiss or whatever. I don't know. I just hope that he's not going to do that every single time. And once again, I was not expecting that's what he looks like as a boy. I don't know what I'm expecting, but that wasn't it. I was like, what? That's what he looks like? Because I didn't really see any of them before they're like, this delivery is the first time I'm seeing them. Usually I see them online or something, but no. First of all, the Utica will go with the outfit. I'm going to put my hair in front of my eyes so I don't see as much of it. I mean, it does make my eyes bleed a bit. It's like everything you can think of. It's like it's so much at once. I will say I do like the hair because I like the color. You know me, I like green. I like the strawberry in the hair. She's taller than I expected. Holy shit. I don't know. She barely can make it in the door. I don't know. I'm like, oh my God, this is no. It's an over me. And I didn't expect that what she looks like as a boy. I don't know what I expected. But once again, actually, she reminds me of a coworker of mine. And not in a good way. So she had an allergy to strawberries. So what was it? She got through it. So what does that mean? She kept eating the strawberries even though she was allergic? That's not how you treat allergies. If you have an allergy, you avoid it. You don't keep eating it.
Say my style is if you took this pattern and that pattern and this pattern, put it in a jar. There you go, but with a touch of polish.
I don't think that outfit and polish have ever been in the same sentence before. Somebody online was saying, you know, oh my God, this Lindsay Lohan song was so iconic. And I'm like, I completely forgot Lindsay Lohan had a music career. Unpopular opinion, and which is surprising because I like Gottmik better than Utica, but I actually think Utica did a better job. I'm not surprised Gottmik won. I think she's more of a fan favorite, so I don't think they're going to get rid of her. But I feel like Utica just did a little bit better. Okay, so first of all, Rosé's outfit, it's pretty simple. I mean, I like her hair better than Meet the Queens. Like I said, I know it's an entrance look. And I feel like maybe they filmed the promo, maybe they filmed the Meet the Queens at the end of the season because the drag is so much better in Meet the Queens. Holy crap. I do kind of like the purse. It's like a little, I do like the purse, like a little wine glass. I guess, rosé wine. But once again, wasn't expecting what he looks like as a guy. I'm like, oh, that's what he looked like. Is it shady to say I thought he'd more? Is it shady to say I thought he'd be cuter? So I like her outfit. I like, because I would like the duotone stuff, and I like yellow and pink really go good together in my opinion. My only complaint about her outfit is she should have had a pink shoe. One pink shoe, one yellow shoe. So it would be complete. I know she has 2 yellow shoes. The only thing is the wig. I mean, I kind of read her for her little multiple Orphan Annie wigs piled together in the Meet the Queens. And now it's like, I don't know, like, I mean, and now, like, you remember those I Dream of Jeannie wigs that Madonna wore during the Blonde Ambition tour? It's like she put like 4 or 5 of them together and made this wig. But she didn't really, like, she just sort of mangled them together. If Olivia had a different wig, I would actually love what she's wearing. It would be like a perfect thing. And once again, I know I'm throwing stones and this is what I'm wearing. Rosé's like Jan when she didn't win that one challenge. Like, she obviously was the best one and she should have won, but she didn't. Except 100 times more psychotic. That was the look that Rosé was giving. Jan was just like, I hate everything. Rosé's like, I'm going to kill you all. The first thing I think when I see her outfit, I'm not trying to be shady, but it's very Ronald McDonald realness. I'm not loving it. Once again, I'm kind of surprised at what she looks like out of drag. I don't know. I feel like I have almost some resistance towards her because she slightly reminds me of Sherry Pie. I mean, I know all the controversies of Sherry Pie that happened, but even if that didn't happen or I didn't know about it, there's something about Sherry Pie I did not like right from the get-go. But the problem was Sherry Pie reminded me of Mimi at First, which I didn't like. So it's like maybe Tina Burner reminded me of Sherry Pie, who reminds me of Mimi at First. Oh, maybe I'll get to like her later on. We'll see. Okay, so for Kimora. I can't remember how she said. She's pronounced it differently.
Kimora, okay? Not Kimora.
Yeah.
Kimora.
I don't know. I find this kind of plain. It's nice. It's a nice dress, but it's just kind of plain to me. I like the color though. I like the peach color, and I love her hair. It's very like poof. Kimora's a boy. She reminds me of someone I work with. What the hell? She looks so. She doesn't look exactly like him, but it's enough of a resemblance that it's kind of like. I wonder whatever happened to him. I'm not a big fan of her outfit. It is 80s, but it's also very rich girl being forced to work at the mall by her dad to learn responsibility. But she's also the bully in a horror movie to the regular girl. And as a boy, once again, I didn't know what to expect. And they're defying my expectations. I feel like I'm calling them all ugly, but I'm not. They look very unique. Well, I mean, there's either the cute ones, the ones that look unique, or the ones that look like people I work with so far.
All I can think about is E.T.
See, she gets the reference for E.T. And then I brought up L.A. Gould, and half the people knew who E.T. was, and half of those probably knew it when a quarter knows who L.A. Gould is. If you want to know who L.A. Gould is, he played Monica and Ross's dad in Friends, which once again is an old show now. But so I heard about the boy band thing already, and I went online and looked at it, and it's like fifth song, fifth dimension, something like that. It was on YouTube, one of the songs they did. But the real tea is that, believe it or not, I found out Tina Burner dated Graham Norton. Yes. Whoops. I just said, oh, the dress was so plain, and it ends up being a Bob Mackie. Oops. What? She's Jade Essence Hall's sister? I guess after 13 seasons, these family trees are getting confusing now.
I would give up masturbating for a year just to hear Tina Burner, Shantae, you stay.
Tina Burner, Shantae, you stay.
Giving up masturbating for a year. Careful what you wish for, bitch.
Everyone in New York City knows Tina auditions every year. She is ancient.
Not she's ancient. Girl, these queens are reading. She's like, those comedy queens, they may not be pretty, but... I like how the preview makes it look like they've been singing the Porkchop loading dock for like... for like a couple days. What did I think of this episode? So I actually enjoyed it. It's a bit different. I wouldn't want them to keep doing this, but it's good for like just a change from what they usually do after 13 seasons. Do I think all the queens that were pork chopped deserve to be? No. There are some queens that won that I don't think should be in the winners side. But overall, I enjoyed it. I got a sense of what all the queens are like. I think some of them I actually like more now than when I watched the Meet the Queens. Even Utica, because when she lost, she was kind of like defeated. And then you can see the real person instead of like this persona that she puts on. I like that Rosé committed to being bitter and seething through the whole episode and Untucked. But good for her for not accepting defeat. I would say that Ellie with two T's and Denali are the two that I don't really care about. Other than that, I don't really have anything against any of the queens. So I don't really have like a person I definitely want to go first. I can't wait to see how this turns out. So if you enjoyed this video, please gently press the like button, subscribe, and leave your comments down below what you thought of this episode. And as always, stay boozy and fabulous.